Hello everyone. Tomorrow we start with the first exam of the 2023 season, which is XAT 2023. So I am here presenting before you the last minute tips and strategies to be followed so that you are able to ace the exam very easily. So let's start with the video. The first thing is the timing of the exam. It's a 3.5 hour long exam, 2 to 5:30 p.m. So one request is please make sure you rest very well before the exam. Do not overdo or overstudy things right away, right now, because that might affect your mental state tomorrow in the exam. Make sure you're very well rested. Make sure you have your food and water and everything properly before you go for the exam, because 3.5 hours is really going to test your endurance. Okay? Now, starting with the exam, the aptitude section has increased the timing. The timing right now is 175 minutes. It is not 165 minutes. So I would recommend please start with a section which is your strength. Because अगर आप अपने strength से चालू करते हो and if you're able to do well in your strengthened section, then the other sections automatically become slightly easier to deal with. ठीक है? So don't start with a section where you're not really confident. Start with your strengthened section, then your second strength, and then probably a weaker section. ठीक है? Now you have 175 minutes for aptitude. So I would recommend if you could give around 45 to 50 minutes per section so that you're able to clear the sectional cutoff. So suppose अगर आपने 50 minutes भी दिया, verbal को 50, decision making को 50, quant को 50, तो 150 minutes हो गया, let's say cut off clear हो गया. अब आपके पास कितना बचा है? अब आपके पास 25 minutes बचता है aptitude section में. तो 25 minutes में to increase your score, you can go back to your strengthened section again. And जो भी questions आपको lengthy लग रहे थे या tedious लग रहे थे, you have sufficient amount of time to work on that section. ठीक है? So make sure you clear the sectional cutoff first. Then for the last 25 to 30 minutes, go back to your strengthened section and try to increase your score there so that आपका overall score बढ़ जाएगा. उसके बाद I'm sure you guys know that there is a 5 minutes gap for you to test your keyboard buttons. So please don't take these 5 minutes as a break or like as a chilling space. Check all your keyboard buttons, see if they're working very well. Because if they are not, please call the required technical people and get it replaced as soon as possible. Okay, so make sure you check whether all your buttons are working properly, because it will be really helpful to you for typing. नहीं तो फिर बाद में बहुत ज़्यादा problems हो जाएंगे and आपका फिर जो typing period आएगा उसी में से आपका time minus हो जाएगा. ठीक है? Then you have 35 minutes. 35 minutes में you have to complete your GK and you have to complete your essay writing. तो GK के लिए you have 25 questions. The good part is there is no negative marking. ठीक है? Negative marking नहीं है तो I would recommend कि please सारे के सारे questions answer at least mark करके आओ. ठीक है? Because negative नहीं है तो you have nothing on the losing side. ठीक है? Hardly 6 to 7 minutes लगेगा, उसमें GK section completely हो जाएगा. उसके बाद you have let's say 29 to 30 minutes remaining for your essay writing. You will be given 3 topics. You have to decide which topic do you really want to write on. I would recommend even if you take around 3 to 4 minutes, go through all the topics, think about it, सोचो आपको कौन से topic पे ज़्यादा points मिल रहे हैं. You can write the pros and cons everything. ऐसे ज़रूरी नहीं है कि you just have to write the positive aspect of it or the negative aspect of it. You can write both the aspects, but go for a topic wherein you have more knowledge, more understanding, you have a stronger perspective so that you'll be able to write well for the remaining 29 to 30 minutes. ठीक है? As far as decision making is concerned, a lot of students are still facing problems कि decision making में क्या करें. See, first of all, think about it logically. Don't think about it from your perspective. So, whatever designation या जो भी job profile है वो person का जिसके respect में वो problem दिया है, make sure you understand the designation of the person. Make sure who the person is, whether the person is a CEO, whether the person is a customer, whether the person is a supervisor, whether the person is a manager. Understand that designation first and then think accordingly. Please don't make any emotional decisions in decision making, any decisions made instantly, simultaneously, just looking at the situation. Don't do that. think about it. Think about the designation or the rights, or let's say the duties the person has and the power the person has at that post. ठीक है? उसके बाद try to understand the protocols that person is supposed to follow. Because at every designation, if there is any problem that happens, the manager, the supervisor, the CEO has to maintain certain protocols. तो उस बंदे की डेजिग्नेशन क्या है, उस पर्सन के राइट्स क्या है, उस पर्सन की अथॉरिटीज क्या है, अप टू व्हाट लेवल कैन द पर्सन टेक डिसीजंस, and what is the protocol or the rules to be followed. Think about all these aspects before you make the decision. As far as quant is concerned, arithmetic and DI are going to be quite a few in number. So if let's say you're good with arithmetic, start with arithmetic. DI obviously is going to be scoring, because देखो DI में खाली set understanding में थोड़ा सा time जा सकता है, but the moment you understand the set, you will be able to ace the questions very well. ठीक है? कैलकुलेटर नहीं रहने वाला है, तो मेक श्योर यू ऑब्जर्व द ऑप्शंस, बिकॉज द ऑप्शंस आर नॉट गोइंग टू बी वेरी क्लोज. सो मेक श्योर यू अप्रॉक्सीमेट योर वैल्यूज. डोंट गो फॉर कैलकुलेटिंग द एग्जैक्ट वैल्यूज, क्योंकि उतना टाइम हमारे पास नहीं रहेगा. ठीक है? थोड़ा सा अप्रॉक्सीमेशन करो, नंबर्स को ध्यान से ऑब्जर्व करो, सेट समझो कि उसमें दिया क्या है. देखो, इवन इफ यू टेक सम मोर टाइम टू अंडरस्टैंड द सेट, अगर आपको 2 से 3 मिनट भी लग गए सेट समझने के लिए, बट इफ यू अंडरस्टैंड द सेट वेरी वेल, देन यू विल बी एबल टू क्रैक ऑल द क्वेश्चंस ऑफ द सेट वेरी इजीली. ठीक है? सो DI इज डेफिनेटली गोइंग टू बी स्कोरिंग. तो इफ नॉट द प्रॉपर क्वांट सेक्शन, देन ट्राई टू एस इट इन DI. एंड एरिथमेटिक का बस एक बार सारे फॉर्मूलाज रिवाइज करके जाना. यू नो, टाइम एंड वर्क, टाइम एंड डिस्टेंस, परसेंटेज, एलिगेशन, मिक्सचर्स. जस्ट गो थ्रू द कॉन्सेप्ट्स and look out for questions which can be solved easily, quickly, and conceptually. Go for topics where you are really good at. ठीक है? And you don't need to worry about what would be the cutoff, what is your score, what is the percentile. Because just remember one thing, give it your best. And if the paper is difficult or it is hard, it is going to be difficult for everyone. If it is lengthy, it's going to be lengthy for everyone. If it is easy, it's going to be easy for everyone. तो अगर पेपर easy जाएगा तो कट ऑफ हाई जाएगा. इफ द पेपर इज गोइंग टू बी डिफिकल्ट, द कट ऑफ माइट डिक्रीज. ठीक है? सो डोंट वरी अबाउट द डिफिकल्टी लेवल और एनीथिंग. गिव इट योर बेस्ट एंड आई एम श्योर यू विल बी एबल टू एस इट. So from my side, this is it. All the very best for the exam. Until the next video, thank you so much. Bye-bye. Take care.